It started.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video we are doing Evan's 7-month birthday update, or 7-month update. He is, how old? He's like 7 months and a week-ish. And she is in
First grade.
Not in first grade. She is
7.
still on break. So she wanted to be in this video. You wanted to be in this video?
Yes. And
you want to share what kind of update we have for Ebsters?
No.
Okay, a lot I feel like has happened since our last update. I was going to do a 6-month well child visit video separate from his 6-month update, and I never ended up filming that because it's just been kind of like a roller coaster trying to figure out what was wrong. But in short, in sum, at a 6-month well child visit, he didn't gain weight. So from 4 to 6 months he didn't gain weight. I was kind of like up and down about it, trying to figure out, like, did he not gain weight? Did he, like, was the scale right? And then I was thinking maybe the scale was wrong. And you know, I was saying, like, I carry him all the time, and he grew longer, definitely, but I couldn't tell if he really did not gain weight. So after weeks and weeks of, like, one day I would be like, you're right, he didn't gain weight, and then like the next day would be, wait, he did gain weight. Like, they don't know what they're talking about, because kind of like a new doctor and things like that, so I didn't know what to really think. And so I was just going back and forth, and then that's kind of why I didn't end up doing a 6-month well child visit separate video. So the past month he started, so shortly before he turned 6 months, I started to feed him solids. And then we had the 6-month visit, and then she started talking about introducing him to protein foods like chicken and beans and things like that. And it was just like kind of like a whirlwind, because usually the proteins come in after introduction of a lot of fruits and vegetables, and then each time you introduce a fruit or a vegetable or whatever, a grain, you would have to, like, wait a couple days, wait 3-4 days to see if they would have an allergic reaction. So the introduction of foods kind of was a little stressful, to be honest, because I felt like I had to hurry up to introduce him to a lot of foods, so I can start him on protein quickly. And then it was just also feeling the pressure of having to fatten him up as much as I could. He did have his normal vaccinations at 6 months, and he also was able to get his flu shot at 6 months, which I was like, thank goodness, because, you know, I never had the baby, you know, with my 2 girls. They were September babies, so the flu shot was like, they kind of had it through me when they were in my belly. But he was a May baby, so he really did need that flu shot. So that was kind of always in the back of my mind. Like last week, he went to get his booster shot, because apparently there's like 2 rounds of the flu shot for babies. And I quickly measured him, and he gained about 2 pounds in the last month. So that kind of makes me feel better. And also, when I was like looking back at pictures, I do see, like, yeah, he was actually kind of skinnier or whatever. But my kids have never been like chubster babies, and he still had, like, you know, creases on his legs, so it didn't make me think that he wasn't gaining weight. And he wasn't fussy or anything like that. So anyway, I think he's doing fine now. I never ended up taking him. She suggested that I take him about 2 weeks after his 6-month well child visit, which also put a whole lot of pressure on me, because I'm like, how am I going to fatten him up in 2 weeks? I mean, that's like really short. So I never ended up doing that, and I'm just gonna stick with bringing him back in for the 9-month well-child visit. And so that is in about 2 months away, less than 2 months away. What else? I think the biggest update for him between 6 and 7 months, a lot has happened, I feel like, between 6 and 7 months, is he now knows how to crawl. He has been totally getting to that stage, and he was able to, I think, be able to get in the crawl position. But now, like in this past month, he learned how to lift one arm and then lift the other arm and kind of just like balance there, and then lift on his hands and his feet. And then so when he lifts one arm, I think that was key, lifting one arm and then putting it forward and then doing it with his other arm. So that will propel him. I think the arms are the hardest part in the getting them to crawl once they're in their crawl position. So that is really exciting, and we usually put him on the carpet to do the crawling, and he always wants to get on the tile part. Let go. He does know how he does understand what let go means. Evan, let go. See? I think he also understands like some songs. Let go, baby. Let go, Evan. Okay, let's sing him the ABC song, because I think he recognized that. A is for apple. Apple. B is for ball. Ball. You see how excited he's getting? C is for cat. Cat. So every morning I have him listen to his ABCs on the iPad, and I think he now recognizes that song, and then when he's excited, he will, you know, just do what he just did. He'll get happy. He'll like start waving his arms and his feet.
He knows how to high five too.
Yeah, he also knows how to say bye.
But he can do high five.
You say hi. You say hi, big guy. Hi. He does know how to say hi. Hi.
He high five. He knows how to high five.
And he's very ticklish now, right? Are you ticklish? Are you ticklish? And when I'm reading to her on her bed at night, he always likes to, like, I'm holding him in my arms, and he always likes to like flip back and like have her tickle his neck. And his hair is growing a lot longer. His poop has definitely changed now that we've introduced him to a ton of solids.
Please don't talk about poop. His poop smells disgusting.
But it's good because his poop is, when he was introduced at first to solids, his poop was like still very wet and all over the place. And I remember going to a Christmas decorating party, and it got all over. It's like I took off his, and I was using their changing table, and it was like a nice changing table. It was like, had this like velvety kind of pad on it. It wasn't even like a waterproof or disposable pad. It was like this nice pad. I took off his pants, and it was like poop all up and down his leg, and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I didn't even have a spare set of clothes for him, and that was an interesting episode. But since then, his poop has now solidified, so it's nice and chunky. Like soft, but like
chunky. It's
just like in one piece, and it's not wet and all over the place. Because I think when it's wet and all over the place, that's really when you can get like a really big headache. His sleeping has pretty much been okay. Our sleeping has been kind of off during this holiday break, like late night, going to sleep late. And are you okay?
Poke my eye.
Going to sleep late and waking up late, and a lot of hyperness. I mean, yesterday was, or the day before yesterday was New Year's, and so that kind of gets him hyped up at night, even though he is tired. But for the most part, he's sleeping well. Sleeping about, I would say 10 hours. I think that's his like normal run. And what else can we say about him? Crawling.
You like our spinners?
Yep.
He like what? How did it go from over there?
I know. Wait, leave it here so he can crawl to it. See? You see how he's crawling? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Good job, big guy. Look at him crawling.
Wow.
You see how he's using his arms?
Yes.
to get to where he wants? Yeah.
Evan's doing good.
Evan's doing a great job. You're doing a great job, big guy.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Gotta move this so we can get more room. Let's go. Ah. It's doing good. He's crawling.
Getting better.
Yeah, he can sit.
He's getting to sit better. He still needs some assistance, but sitting is pretty good. His standing is very good, and he's starting to talk, I think. Like, ah! Like if he's across the room and crawling and he'll want to call me, he'll go, ah! And sometimes when he's hungry, he'll go,
like,
and I'm always trying to tell him, mama.
When he's excited,
Mama.
When he's excited, he moves around.
Yeah, when he's excited, he waves his arm. You wave your arm, don't you, big guy? Huh? And I think that's about it.
No, it's not.
What else? What else is there?
D-A-N-C-E. D-A-N-C-E.
Oh, okay. So that is it for Evan's well child visit. And as a bonus to the end of this video, Michelina will show her the shoot dance, which she has also learned in this past month. All right, so back up the chair so we can see. Okay, here we go. Move up a little bit there. Back up. Okay, right there. Good. And go for it. So she's gotten really good at that. And I told her she should make a how-to video, but she said that she would do this as a bonus to Evan's 7-month update. So it has been a lot of changes this past month. It's been actually kind of stressful. So I'm kind of glad that the holiday season is over. I mean, the holidays are like my favorite, but it's just been kind of a little stressful.
I can't wait for April Fool's Day.
It's been just a little bit of stressful.
I want it to be April 1st.
But he is super healthy, and we are gonna get back into the swing of things, right?
I want it to be April Fool.
And she is excited to get back to school.
Yes.
And that is it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you are not subscribed already. Please leave a comment below on what video you'd like to see next. I think I'm gonna do a video on baby food, like kind of like the baby foods that I've been introducing him to, how I do it, and also like doing a baby food puree blender type.
You get baby food basically every day.
Yeah, I know. And that is.
You have a whole section of baby food.
We do.
One whole shelf.
I thought that would be a good video to share. What do you think? So thanks so much for watching, and we will see you in our next video. You say bye. Bye, big guy. Evan. Upstairs. Upstairs. Rolling to mama.